Let's do this. Got mine. Haven't listened to it yet. I need time for. I respect that actually, Laney. I respect that because you're gonna end up in the same shoes that I was in, where I plugged that thing in and I was like, well, let me get a vibe. Let me see. That was a bad idea. I was up until like 1:30 in the morning. Just it's fire. But I'll tell you guys, man. When I got Proud to Be a Problem, I had to have one of my homies, like, I bought the CD and I had to have one of my homies rip it for me. And he put it into my iTunes. And like, I'm kind of an old head with some of this stuff. But I liked Proud to Be a Problem a lot. I did. And I still do. There's a lot of songs on there. It's not even my style of music. It's not. It's like folk, alternative, and it's really not my style. But his lyrics, he's a great songwriter, and you can't take that away from him. So there's a lot of stuff on there that's super relatable, and I know that a lot of people felt like that album was going to be super political, and it was not. Truth hurts and no lies. I imagine people are feeling the same way, and I'm trying not to give any spoilers here, but I will tell you guys this: it's about half and half. You're gonna hear some stuff that you've heard before, but the stuff on there that you have not heard yet, when you listen to it for the first time, it's gonna make you mad. It's gonna make you mad that Tom isn't putting this music out on YouTube. Like, it demands respect, it demands attention. It's not it's it's unlike the Tom that I've heard. A lot of stuff on here is unlike a lot of the Tom that I have heard. It's not out of his range or anything like that. But I will say, I think I understand the precedent on why he's thinking about maybe this might be it. You know, there's a couple of songs on there that kind of hint towards that as well. And I get it. As an artist, if that was my albums, if this was my two projects, I mean, if you can end on a high note and you don't get hungry, it is what it is. It's like Tom says, man. Like, in order to rap the way that I rap, you have to have a fire that's burning inside of your gut. And if that fire isn't burning, you can't do it. Can't make rap. That's why he made Proud to Be a Problem. And I agree. And if that fire isn't burning, I got to tell you guys, these two projects that he just put out, it was burning. It was burning when he put them out. Does anybody have any questions that y'all want to know about the album? Tell you, man, the beats, crazy. Crazy beats. If y'all do what Dan the Man said, track one, let it be when you first listen to it, listen to No Lies first. The first song on No Lies is gonna tell you what kind of production you're about to get. Whew. That production is nuts. Nuts, bro. Honestly, the first song on No Lies is one of my favorites on the album. I got a few that. What's up, Dan? I'm Him. Yeah, that's another one, bro. I'm Him is a crazy record, bro. I like. It's a different energy that you don't normally get from Tom like that, man. It's exciting. This music is exciting. I can't wait. It's going to be a long week. I'm going to be reviewing this album with you guys pretty much all week. Even when I do the album review, it will not be in the normal way that I do album reviews. You know, most of the time I'll sit here with you guys. When I did Proud to Be a Problem, I literally track by tracked it. And I think it was a really good album review, but I kind of just track by tracked it. This one's going to be a little bit different, as he has given me the green light to play a couple of snippets. It's not like I can get on here and react to the music, right? Like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, play a couple of snippets here and there, which I do plan on doing, but I'm thinking about doing maybe 5 songs at a time because there's so many records that it would be a 3-hour video if I was to give it justice. So this review needs to be, I don't know, man. It needs to be, if it's going to be thorough, I have to break it down into pieces. So it's going to be one video, we'll do 5 songs. The next video, maybe we'll do 4, so on and so forth. Dan said, I'm Him. I'm Him is a hard record, man. What was the one that I posted on Instagram this morning? I didn't post the song, but I just posted what I was listening to. I'm him. I'm him. I was gonna say that song hits, bro. It hits. There's some really really good records on here, man. And I wish that Tom would. I wish that Tom would share some of this with the world. Man, it's one of my gripes. I wish that he would share some of these records. Like if y'all heard what damn what is it guest guest in hip hop, white guest in hip hop, something like that. That record is crazy. And Jody brought up a good point that Mises has done a record like that, but Tom's is nuts, and Mises's is too. I like Mises's. It's just different. It's like a different guest in hip hop. Tom, like I said, man, Tom demands attention. He demands respect, and I wish that he would put some of these records out with videos. I do. I really do. And then you're gonna get some of these songs that he's done. I've been flirting with my ginger ale for like 20 minutes. Then you're gonna get some of these songs that he's done, and when you listen to the flow of the album and you hear the Roseanne song on there, it fits. It works. I liked it. I liked the flow of the album. There's a couple of places like God Mode. When you get to God Mode and you hear like this eerie intro tone that you didn't get in the video, I love that. I'm a nerd for stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to go over this album in depth with you guys. I can't. But it's so good. It's so good. If you haven't got the album, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice because it's really good. It's really, really good, man. Let's see what some of y'all are in here talking about. Let me feed off the energy. Tyler, what's up, bruh? Mr. Brian Strutton. I've been waiting to hear some reaction/reviews. First time I haven't been able to order his CDs. I have so others. I'm wondering how many people are on the fence, like waiting to hear what people say about it before they buy it. There are people like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want it, like, I don't know, man, $40 is kind of strapped right now. Times are hard out here. Do I really want to do this? I get that. I understand that. And when people start talking about the greatness of it, you'll get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's great. It's great, and it's worth it. You should buy it. And then on the flip of that, we got a new ACal album coming out, which is kind of being criminally slept on announcement-wise. Adam is dropping ACal Forever. When is it, Dan? Well, Dan might not even know. When is he dropping that album, bro? Let me see. There's a song off of that. I might be able to play you a little snippet of that. I might get in trouble, but I might play you a little snippet off of that ACal Forever real quick. Might give you guys a snippy. Where's Rec at? Rec was talking about... Reg knows. I don't know how Reg knows, but Reg knows too. There's a song on there, bro, that's nuts. Nuts. When is this album coming out? Is it Thanksgiving? I'll say this. With Adam doing what Adam's been doing, D, what's good, brother? With Adam doing what Adam's been doing and Tom doing what Tom is doing, and both of them are putting out just super solid projects, undeniable. I really can't wait to hear when they cook up together, man. And I don't know when it's happening. I have no clue. Rex said 2026, I think, which you might have heard from somebody. I don't know when it's happening, but I'm looking forward to that. Because I think both of them are better than they were. A lot of people would think that the Brave and the Brave 2 are like prime Tom and prime Adam. I think they're in their prime right now based off of this Tom album. These two Tom albums, No Lies and Truth Hurts. These two albums, that's prime, dog. Like, it's really dope music. And you can tell because when he throws that God Mode in there, or he throws in some of these classic records, it just flows. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound dated. It doesn't sound like it was made in different times. It just flows. So that goes to show you that he's got it. He's still in his prime, in my opinion. Triple T has played several songs off of the upcoming ACal album, and they are fire. Okay, so somebody Somebody, I don't know if you guys have heard this or not, man. Let me see if I can get it to the laptop. So if Triple T can play it, I can play it. I'm sure about that. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Nope, not that way. All right, let's see. I gotta send this. I did send it to my wife, actually. Hang on. My wife's texts are the ones that are on the computer. Originally, this was hers before I started YouTube. Where is that record? It's right here. I should be able to do it this way. Let me plug a headphone in. Y'all want to hear some of that new ACal? He ain't gonna care. I'm gonna play a snippet. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. But I want y'all to hear the energy. He won't care. I'm gonna tell him I did it, and he might get mad at me, but he ain't gonna care. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Y'all want to hear a piece of this? Y'all know Mercules? I'm sure y'all are familiar with Mercules. Man, trying to drag something on a MacBook can be such a pain sometimes. Here we go. Woo! Listen to this hook, man.
We have to find out what the fuck around. I'ma stand on 10, knuckle down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around. Fucking shit ain't sweet if you walk across the street. Better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be, bringing hell on me. Just know it's gonna go both ways. Can't shoot and stab nobody, can't even rap without a half-ass nobody giving their opinion. Who the fuck asked nobody? Back to the beginning, you've been watching like a timepiece. Ticking, 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 I've been rocking like a chair on the front porch.
That's all you get. I ain't gonna do it like that. That's hard, right? That music is hard. I can't wait to hear what he's got on this album other than what we already know. Outside is on here. Dogs is on here. Kingdom. Cracker. Rapping. I can't wait to hear Rapping. I might ask him to send me that one too. Rapping with Hard Target, Just in Time, and Big Murph. That record's gonna be nuts. Cannonball. I feel like that's gonna be a dope record too. Chicago with King Luis. I think that's gonna be super hard. Benzo, Mossberg. Benzo's gonna go hard too. 10, Scarface, which is what you were just listening to, Octane, and then Slide. Slide is hard. Dusty Lee, Shaka, FJ, Outlaw. But I just think that both of these guys are just really doing well. I think that they're in their prime, and I want to see them. I do want to see them come together and work together because I think they bring out the best in each other. I've said that multiple times. They've said it about each other too. It's, people want to argue about it. I don't know why, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It's undeniable. Like when you listen to these guys rap together, you can just tell, like, real hip hop enters the building. Not that they're not real hip hop without each other. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like that real, I think there's a real competitive aspect to it when just they're both alpha males. I think it's dope that they're able to get together and just give each other that energy, and they kill, man. I can't wait to hear what they cook up together. It's going to be dope. Michelle, what's up? Nelson, I just ordered Tom's album based on your recommendation. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you for ordering it. Well, I mean, I don't make nothing off of it, but I do think that I think it's worth it. I think it's super, super, super worth it. I mean, you're getting 2 projects. Both of them could stand alone on their own, which that was kind of my thing. That let me be honest. Let me tell you guys what I thought, right? When I saw that there was going to be No Lies and Truth Hurts, my initial thought was, okay, he made an album and had a lot of songs that he made for this album, and the songs that didn't make the album are going over here. That's what I initially thought, that because that's what artists do. It's not any slight to Tom. That's just what rappers do. If an artist is making an album, they will normally record 30 to 50 songs, sometimes 100. I think Jid with his God Does Like Ugly or whatever, he recorded like 120 songs for that. So they record all of these songs. Certain songs make it, certain songs don't for whatever reason. And I thought that that's what this was, which I wouldn't have hated at all. You know what I mean? That still would have been dope to hear some of the records that didn't make it. What's up, baby mama? But it's too worthy of standalone albums. Both of the albums are really, really, really good. I don't know which one I like more. I don't. But I agree with what Dan said. If you're going to listen to it, listen to No Lies. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. No Lies and Truth Hurts. You should listen to No Lies first. You should listen to No Lies first. And the first song on No Lies is going to blow your socks off. Shout out to Jody for the GOAT super chat. Goon Squad, Hill Gang. How many of y'all are Mercules fans? Thank you, Jody. Appreciate you. How many of y'all are Merc fans in here? Does anybody like Mercules? I'll be honest about Mercules. I think he's a spitter. I think he can rap. But I don't love all of his music. There's some, now what I do love from him, I love from him. I love when he does the little remixes, when he'll like kind of do his remix to a country song. I love stuff like that. But I will tell you guys, on that song we were just listening to by Adam that he sent me, Scarface, Mercules goes crazy. He goes nuts. And I don't know, man. I think that you guys know how rap songs are recorded, right? Like Adam makes the song and he sets the tone and he's like, man, I think Mercules would sound dope on this. So he sends it to Merc. Then Merc gets it. Merc goes hard and sends it back. You know what a lot of rappers do is a lot of rappers will get that verse back when it's hard like that, and they'll say, oh, I'm rewriting my verse. Adam didn't do that. Adam set the tone, and that cadence that you heard from Adam, that hook that you just heard from Adam, that it was bananas, bro. It was bananas. So he set the tone as it is, and I don't think Merc got the best of him at all. I think Mercules killed it, but I mean, no need to rewrite that verse. No need to rewrite that verse. That verse was crazy. That song Kids hit hard for me. I'm trying to do a non-spoiler one, but me too. I like Kids. I thought that was a super dope song. Let me see if I can pull up the track list real quick. Talk to you guys about a couple of these records without spoiling. We should listen to a couple of Tom records while we're on here. Not off the album yet, but just in celebration of him dropping an album, we should listen to some Tom music, right? Terrified for me. Terrified. Where is my iTunes? There it is. Let's see. White Boys Don't Dance, crazy. Equality, crazy. Devil is a Democrat, crazy. Blame the White Boys, crazy. Kids, it's a super dope song. Real Men, I liked Real Men a lot too. Then Daddy's Home comes up and it just kind of flows. It sounds good on the album, man, it does. Oh, Sweetie. Yeah, that's what we need to talk about is Sweetie. Sweetie. All right. D, you got the album. I want to ask you, what do you think Sweetie is about? I'm asking Deezo specifically. What do you think that Sweetie is about? Sweetie is hard. Sweetie is one of my favorite songs on there. And y'all are going to love it too, for sure. I think it's specific, but subliminal. You know what I mean? So I'm just curious to know what D's thoughts are on that. I loved it. I thought it was great. Sweetie is fire. Sweetie is fire. Martinez says Sweetie is good. Yeah, it is. I'm not going to play y'all none of that music yet. I'm going to let people get the album first. But I will tell you, if you're on the fence, get the album. Get the album. Super worth it. Super worth the money. Let's see. What else y'all talking about in here? That's what Adam did when Dax dropped his verse. That is what Adam did when Dax dropped his verse on Black and White, but ended up keeping original verses and used rewritten verses for Race War. Oh, that's hard. That's super dope. What? That's kind of crazy. All right, so they did Black and White. Then Adam rewrote his verse when he heard Dax's verse, which Dax did go crazy on that record. But when he heard Dax's verse, he was like, let me rewrite my verse. But then they kept the verses and he used his rewritten one for Race War. Is that a fact? That's pretty nutty. That is pretty nutty. Let's see. All right. Let's talk about it. Silver Sky, it's not too late, bro. About B.I. mofos like Ryan Upchurch. All right. Diesel, hear me out. I don't want to start nothing, man. I don't want to start nothing. You don't think that might have something to do about the Webster? I don't want to say the name, man. It's going to make me sound like an instigator. I'm just saying somebody dissed him recently, and it felt like a little pat back to the person that dissed him recently. But yeah, like Ryan Upchurch too. I know that we all. I assume that we all won't. I wish that Tom would come out. I wish he would. I wish he would diss Upchurch. Let's see what Silver Sky's talking about. You want to come? You want to come up here? Silver Sky. Do any of you guys want to come up? Hang out with me, talk with me for a minute, man. We're doing a live stream. I don't have any kind of direction here. So I'm just chilling with you guys and talking. I don't do this enough. This is something that I should do a whole lot more. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of it. Chris's diss is too new in my opinion. You think so, Vera? That is a good point. It could, I mean, because when did that diss come out? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? Sweetie might have been recorded before. But I don't know if y'all have heard Sweetie. I'll tell you this, if I'm Webby, I'm looking at that like, all right, dog, you got it. You got it. All right, Vera, be safe. Vera's got to eat dinner. I feel like Tom probably already has Sweetie recorded considering how recent Webby's diss is. I mean, if y'all think so, I'm not mad at that. I'm fixing to send Silver Sky a link. If any of you guys want to come up, man, just let me know, let Jody know. Let's see. Make it interesting, man. Let's talk about hip hop. Have any of you guys heard NF's album? Do y'all like NF's album? I like NF's little EP a lot. I do. I think NF's EP goes hard. I mean, it's really dope. I like NF's EP a lot. I gotta tell you guys though, man, there's a sadness to it, man. There's a sadness to it. Let me send Silver Sky this link. There's definitely a sadness to it, and it's an inescapable sadness. I feel like NF is in this position where he's not motivated. Let me get Silver Sky in here because that's his guy. But we'll talk about that NF project a little bit too. But Tom's album is banging. And I'm saying that like NF is like probably my favorite artist right now. And I gotta keep it real with you guys, man. For Tom to release an album the same week, or I guess he released it before, but for me to receive it the same week that I'm receiving that NF EP, and for me to love the Tom like I do, man, and I'm consistently going back to Tom's music, that I'm telling y'all something, man. That Tom album is the two Tom albums are nuts. They're super fire. HBR was good. Silver Sky said, hold on, I got a TT first. You're good, bro. NFEP is crazy. Definitely a stepping stone for an album. I feel the same way. And back in like 2021, he talked about he wanted to put out like an acoustic type project, but I thought it was great. It just has like this overwhelming sense of, I don't know, man. I just wish I could like walk up to him and be like, Nate, bro, you are incredible. Don't you understand? Like, you are incredible. Quit downing yourself like this. But people really do struggle with these types of issues, man. They do. And he's one of them. And he makes music that's super relatable. Even if you've made it through stuff like that, it's super relatable. But I love the NFEP. And I love Tom's new albums. I love both. And I can't wait to hear ACal Forever. I think it's going to be fantastic too. Everybody's just making great music again. It feels great. Other than, rather than just, y'all know what it was for a long time. It was like that for a long time. Just popcorn, microwave. It's cool, I guess. Good to see him. It's not great. Also, Clips' album. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to be doing a year-end wrap-up with Chill Rock. And we'll have on some special guests or whatever. I'm going to do this year-end wrap-up with Chill Rock where we're going to have like our own version of the Grammys. So I need to make sure that Chill Rock has heard this Tom album too, because we're going to have to do that like next month for a year-end wrap-up. Can y'all believe it's already almost the end of the year? Silver Sky is taking a long TT. HBR, what's up? Martina says that was a good album, really good. Weird. It's like Tom's, where they switch the genre a bit. Yeah, if you're talking about NF, I agree. It's I'll be honest with y'all. I think NF is a better singer than he is a rapper. But I love both. I love his raps and I love his singing. But if NF wanted to just make acoustic music like this for the rest of time, I'm cool with it. Just give me one of those cinematic joints on every album and I'm good. But he's kind of the king of that cinematic sound, like he's making a movie with it, you know? Jody said, not TT. NF's album is hard. What did you think of MGK's verse? That's a good question. I thought, I think that NF sent Machine Gun Kelly an unfinished song. It was like, hey, we should work on this together. And I think that Machine Gun Kelly sent back that verse. And I think that NF decided that he didn't even want to rap anymore. Machine Gun Kelly killed that verse. He killed that verse. And NF just kind of, it sounds incomplete. The song sounds incomplete. MGK's verse is solid, 100, thorough. NF just kind of, and I love it. I love the whole song. I love NF's part too, but it sounds like NF didn't finish. It sounds like he was supposed to rap a little bit and then just kind of, well, Machine Gun Kelly did his thing. So I like where Machine Gun Kelly is right now, man. He's in a good headspace and it's reflective. I think he's doing I think he's great, man. It's good to see you, Matt. It felt like NF seems like he is done. All right. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that I've seen that you're not, I don't think you're wrong because you have a take that a lot of people share. But I think that if you know the story of NF, you got Dark Nate, you got White Nate. I think that his whole career has been a battle between the two. And I think that he's killing off both of those. And I think that he's about to drop something totally off the wall, totally different, a new chapter to the story. Maybe that was the end of the story that we know, but there's a new story developing. I think that a lot of people are saying he might even be leaning into his faith on this next album because the only thing that beats fear is faith or death, and I don't think it's death. I think it's going to be faith. And he was talking about his faith more on this EP than he has been recently. I mean, he called God Lord. That was pretty big, man. That was a submissive term. If you're calling God Lord, I feel like that means that you're in your faith, man, because you're being submissive. And then he said the Father, which lets me know that he still has that Christian intent, right? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So it was also pretty dope to see some of that stuff in there too, you know? My only gripe is I wish it was longer. I wish it was a longer EP. Just maybe 1 or 2 songs longer. Give me 8 instead of 6. I would have been happy for 2 more years. Let's see. These boys have been making great music. You just didn't know about it. No, that's true. Brian said these boys have been making great music. You just didn't know about it. That's facts. And I do now. You know, I do now. I got a bunch of these albums that I got to do that same thing I did with I got this joint right here. The Revolution. And see, this one looks hard to me, and there's just some super dope sounding songs on here, man. Naked is on this one. Ghost is on this one. This is probably fire. Is this a fire album? I gotta listen to that one in full. Then you got Renegade. Yeah, man. I gotta get these songs on my drive, dude. I got another copy of Renegade too. I guess they're different versions or something. I got WoW ones. Man, I got a lot that I know y'all are probably. I got this joint. I got a lot of gifts from you guys, man. I appreciate y'all for sending me all these gifts. I gotta get these. I know you guys are probably like, man, just do what you. Link might be broken. I got you, bro. Y'all are probably like, bro, just do what you gotta do. But all right, let's see. Let me get Silver Sky in here real quick. I gotta send him another link because it took him forever to TT. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all have any questions about the Tom album? We seen Tom have those struggles at times too. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up while I'm sending him this link. There we go. All right, try that one. We seen Tom have those struggles at times too. I think NF is struggling with the record label deal he did. Sounds like he might be regretting that. I don't know. NF has never been. He's been signed to a label since he started. But I feel like that label actually with him, for whatever reason, which never happens with artists, I feel like with that label, they've let NF be NF. He moves like an independent. He doesn't chase, you know what I mean? He doesn't chase the algorithm. He doesn't chase streams. He doesn't do what like the label would tell you to do. I don't know. I don't know if he's unhappy with it. I don't know. He talked about on Washed Up. He was like, did that check that the label gave me make me uninspired? So I feel like, you know, once you do reach a certain height, it's hard to stay inspired in the way that you are when you're at the bottom, right? That's why he made that song just about like, you know, give me a reason. I want you to hate me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to hate me. I want to be motivated. Says